Rollout moves forward, some frontline workers say they feel that they should be eligible for the vaccine sooner. Our Fox 12's John Hendricks joins us now live with what they're saying and how the rollout is going so far. John?
Well, Bonnie, right now, frontline workers like grocery store workers, postal employees, and gas station attendants will be eligible to get the vaccine no later than May 1st. It's a little bit of a wait for them, but state officials say an increase from the federal government may advance that timeline. Since the start of the pandemic, there has been a group of people out keeping things going. Grocery store workers, postal employees, and gas station attendants, just to name a few. They are the frontline workers. When the state rolled out its plan to vaccinate Oregonians last week, these folks found themselves further down the list than they thought they would be. The state saying frontline workers would begin vaccinations no later than May 1st.
Not trying to just speak for myself or other gas station attendants, but it's actual like all frontline workers who have to be in constant contact with just so many individuals.
For Kelsey McKay, who is working two jobs, one of which is a part-time gas station attendant, he's not thrilled with where frontline workers ended up.
It's frustrating, and it's kind of scary having to work with not to work around so many people, but just to do that on a daily basis and know that you're in constant contact with, again, cash and debit cards and credit cards, and you don't know where none of this has been.
But what may speed up that timeline, a new vaccine, Johnson & Johnson. With it, President Joe Biden says every adult in the U.S. could be vaccinated by the end of May, 2 months sooner than the state had planned when Oregon's plan was laid out last week. Over the next 14 weeks, Oregon is set to receive 120,000 doses at a minimum, or between 190 to 205,000 doses if promised supply surges happen. Based on current projections, the state says by late March, the cumulative number of first doses the state will receive will exceed the number of older adults, healthcare workers, educators, and others currently eligible.
Not trying to complain, just trying to understand the reasoning behind, why couldn't it all be evened out?
For McKay, he'll continue to work, staying as safe as possible, hoping to get that vaccine sooner than May 1st. Now, that rollout does, of course, come with potential for a hang-up. These projections and timelines, they are all dependent on the supply that actually comes from the federal government. The governor's office, rather, saying today that if these new supply numbers come true, they will reassess their timelines. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, Fox 12 Oregon.